UFC 294 is on this weekend. We're recording a special episode with the one and only Moses and our boy Mems. They're going to be talking about all the fights, the predictions, the fans' opinions of what they're saying. As you know, one of the craziest fights, Volkanovski, 11 days, bro. The guy is a machine. 11 days notice, took the title fight. Usman's up against Khamzat. That's going to be one of the craziest fights as well. And a very underrated prelim card. Hope you enjoy it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And never forget, stay Ajibeh.
Connor's the GOAT.
Connor is the GOAT. Welcome to The Couch, a special segment we have today where we will be reviewing up-and-coming UFC fights. If you're a combat sports fan, this is where you want to be. This is where you get your hot takes, your predictions, your fight knowledge, whatever you want to call it.
No casual takes?
A lot of casual takes. Whenever you're an MMA fan, bro, you will get called a casual, regardless of what you say.
Everyone gets called a casual. Like, if your take is against someone else, they'll call you a
You're
casual.
That's
like
it.
the number one argument.
I've got Mr. Moses here with me today. Moses,
Yes,
like
sir.
myself, is a combat fight enthusiast, according to your Instagram bio. I was actually
Expert.
expert. I was
Combat sports expert. Self-proclaimed. That's it.
Well, look, it's good to be here, Moses. We've spoken
for
about
having me,
this
bro.
before. Last time your brother was here, they did an episode. Me and you had our own little episode in the corner that no one knew about.
Yeah, what did we call it? The
side couch.
The side couch. That's it.
Now we have our own segment. You know
That's
what I mean? This is big moves, brother. Big moves.
brother.
Welcome.
We upgraded. We went from the side couch. Now we're on the main couch.
Exactly.
That's it.
Fuck them boys. This is ours now, brother. We're taking over.
Yeah, fuck that guy Sui. Fuck that guy Sui.
Look, guys. Today we're going to be UFC 294 this weekend.
Bro, I'm G'd up for that.
Crazy card. Okay.
Crazy.
It was crazy 2 weeks ago. It's even crazier now.
Literally, I think the card got better.
I would
honestly
say the same thing.
Yeah. Because Usman as well, bro. That was like last minute as well. Costa pulled out.
There was talks of Khamzat fighting Usman anyway.
Yeah.
And
that was supposed to fight at welterweight though. That was supposed to happen.
Exactly.
So.
That's when the beef was starting. But we're going to dive into the fights and specifically. But I want to talk about Usman for a second.
Yep.
He's gone up a division to middleweight, which is his mate Izzy's division. And apparently the winner of this fight gets to fight Sean Strickland, which I think is stupid.
That's... What do we call that? The Dana White privilege?
The Dana White privilege. The UFC matchmakers are just...
Yeah. I mean, you look at like someone like Drickus. He beat Whittaker, bro. Like, I think he should be next in line, obviously. So
starched Whittaker.
Yeah.
He starched Rob Whittaker. And for a long time, we were saying if Izzy's not champion, Whittaker is the champion of that division.
Yeah, he's like second best pretty much in that division. But now, how wild is it that Strickland is now the champion? So
yeah, I mean, look,
that's crazy.
I was there, I saw it. That didn't look like the Izzy we know. That's a conversation for another day.
Yeah.
That's already...
He looked, bro.
Yeah, he did come out and say that he's not going to be fighting for a very long time, and I respect that, man. The guy's been active for a long time. He's given us a lot of fights. And
100%. He's, bro, I think he was the most active champion out of the...
Him and Volk.
Volk as well,
together,
yeah, definitely.
But specifically for Usman, I mean, first of all, how do you see that fight playing out?
Bro, honestly, it's a weird fight. I don't know how to call it, but I'd say it's just... to me, it's a 50-50, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I don't... Because, Usman hasn't fought at middleweight, so it's a jump for him.
Neither has Khamzat.
Khamzat hasn't fought at middleweight?
No, he's fought at catchweight, but when he missed weight. But he's been at welterweight till now.
Why do I feel like he's... the Holland fight was a catchweight fight. That's right, yeah.
Because he fucked up the whole card because he missed weight.
How weird is that? I see. But technically, Usman should win. I think based on experience.
Really?
Yeah. I think, obviously, the people Usman fought are a higher caliber than who Khamzat's fought. Okay. I'm going to say Khamzat's a bit overrated. Straight out.
Whoa.
Yeah. Bit of a hot take. Come at me, guys.
Overrated, you say?
Slightly overrated.
Okay.
I'll say slightly overrated, yeah.
Is that because you watched him against Burns and he didn't look that good?
Yeah, so if you look at his last three opponents, he beat Kevin Holland, he beat Gilbert Burns, and who was
Jiang Ji.
Jiang. So, I mean, the biggest challenge from those was probably Gilbert Burns, and we saw how that went. You know, he got dropped in the second round, I think it was. It was a very close fight. Scraped the win.
Could have gone either way. Could have gone either way.
Yeah, that was debatable, that decision. So I think at this stage right now, I think he's a bit of a hype job. Like people are giving him like, they're saying he could be a double weight champion, but he's not even committing to one division yet. So
I think he moves to middleweight because I don't think he can make welterweight anymore. I
yeah,
think that's
bro,
why
he's a giant. Welterweight, bro. He's tall. He's a tall welterweight.
He could make light heavyweight.
Yeah,
He could make light heavyweight.
bro. He'll probably miss weight at middleweight.
That's what I mean.
Literally, like
So it's. I'd argue and say that it's a normal weight for Khamzat to be fighting in. I'm opposite to you. I think Usman gets killed.
You reckon?
And I only say that because he's been fighting for a long time. He's fought a lot of people. He's had a lot of fights. He's been through the ringer. We all know about his knees. His knees aren't the best.
Yeah, he's got bad knees.
He's got very bad knees. He didn't look good against Leon in either of the fights. Hot take. People say he was winning the first fight. He was winning, but did he look good? I don't think he looked good. Or was Leon just a lot better on the night? I don't know what that was.
Yeah, so he was dominating that fight though, I think, with Leon.
Like he was taking Leon to the ground, gassing him out on the floor, but he just could not put him away like you'd expect him to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he coming off that victory he had against Masvidal, he knocked out Masvidal cold. So people were like riding him high. They're like, oh, Usman's this and that, and then Leon knocks him out. So
and then
who knows? That probably changed him.
And then schooled him the next fight as well.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't even close.
Yeah, there's that to remember. I think because of the physical, like Usman's a monster, but then you look at Khamzat and you go, that's a bigger monster.
Yeah.
So I just think because of the physical attributes that Khamzat has, he's got the advantage.
But how do you see the fight playing out? What do you see Khamzat doing to Usman that Usman hasn't seen?
Exactly what he did to Kevin Holland. I don't think.
Oh, you reckon he ragdolls him?
I don't think Usman can stop that train. He's an elite wrestler.
Round?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, first round.
That's interesting.
That's my hot take. Usman does not have the physical aspects, the physical attributes to combat what Khamzat can do because Khamzat is young, he's fast, he's powerful, and once he gets you to the floor, he's going to have his way with you.
Yeah, his grappling is like really good, but you look at Usman as well. He's a wrestler. Like his main strength is wrestling. I'm pretty sure.
Usman's
yeah. So it's hard to call. I don't know if Khamzat can keep a guy like that down.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting.
Let's go back into 2 weeks ago, and if we were talking about Costa versus Khamzat, how would you see that one playing out?
I would say Khamzat would have won that.
Khamzat would have won that easy?
Yeah.
Easy? Yeah.
I probably would have been decision. I think Costa's pretty hard to finish. I would have said it would have gone decision, but I think Khamzat would have pretty much dominated him.
Yeah. Well, I think that whole division should be on watch because if Khamzat wins this fight and he fights Sean Strickland...
that's so weird, man.
It's weird to say. You get one fight in that division and you're just at the title straight away.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Well, you got fighters like, you look at, for example, Paddy as well, Paddy the Baddie, Khamzat, guys like that, they get that Dana White privilege is what they call it. So
Chandler, they get the express lane to the title shot.
Straight to the title shot, brother.
Yeah.
Would you say Pereira had a bit of a Dana White privilege? Alex Pereira?
No, Pereira...
Would you say he was a bit fast-tracked?
I'd say because of the storyline and the beef, there was a bit of fast-tracking, but he murdered Strickland. He knocked out 3 other guys on his way there in spectacular. Like, he put in the work, and when he got his title shot, people were like, eh.
Yeah, I mean, people love a storyline, so they see that storyline like, fuck yeah, let's see that.
And people already know Pereira. He's got credibility to his name. He's not some new fighter.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what he's done in K1 and kickboxing, everyone knows that he's an animal.
Yeah, bro. Pereira's a scary guy, bro. You see, like, videos of him, he's just, like, straight face. He's just like...
And what a matchup. I know it's diverging from this week's card, but what a matchup to put him against another animal who's just straight-faced and in the wild in Yuri Prochazka.
Oh, yeah, that's a fight. That is a fight, bro.
Bro, a year ago, I actually said, after Pereira took the belt off Izzy, I was like, bro, imagine Pereira goes up and fights Yuri Prochazka. What a fight. Because the fight styles, they match. They're both kickboxers. Yuri loves to put his hands down and just have his way.
Spinning elbows.
Yeah, and Pereira just loves to just walk people down and
that's
put
a
them
crazy
against the
fight.
cage.
He's a giant, bro. Like the fact that he was fighting at middleweight is crazy. Like you see the size difference. I've seen Izzy in person. Been to a meet and greet. He's pretty tall in person. Obviously not that massive. But you look at the size difference that Pereira had, he made him look small, bro.
Made him look tiny. And he's a big guy, man. He's got big hands. He's you know what I mean?
Pretty tall. Like, yeah. That's
Yeah.
big size difference. But I'd say back on the Khamzat point, I'd say the reason so the UFC fucked up when Strickland beat Izzy, because they were going to go. I think what was going to happen was if Izzy won, which everyone thought, I thought Izzy was going to win as well. They were going to make that Dricus versus Izzy matchup, which is like the whole African thing. Yeah. Called him the N-word, whatever. There was that storyline. So the minute that didn't happen, Sean Strickland, changed the whole narrative, just flipped the UFC on its head. Yeah. Dana White's like, fuck, this is like, we got Khamzat now, so that's another.
And here's what I'm saying though, because if Khamzat gets Sean, mismatching styles. I know Sean says he can wrestle, and Sean says, you know what I mean, he's got wrestling in his game, and he's got jiu-jitsu. Cause
he's got that Floyd Mayweather defense though. So
the
Philly Sheldon. Right, going in, I thought that was like the worst way to fight Izzy. I thought he was
just to stand in front of him and walk him down.
Like, I think Joe Rogan calls it the cock fist, the cock fist stance. I thought, bro, this is not working against Izzy, because you see Pereira, bro, he hit him with that left hook, and an elite striker. I thought an elite striker has Strickland's number. They're just gonna make easy work, but
I think it
crazy,
confused the fuck out of Izzy. That's what it was.
Yes.
And the biggest difference is Sean cracked Izzy's defense. He cracked Izzy in the first round.
Yeah.
That changed.
How
the rest
wild
of the
was
fight.
that, bro? Watching that live was like, what the fuck?
And in the arena, you actually heard the crack. You actually heard the connection.
Did you go to fight?
I was there. Yeah.
Shit, I'm jealous, bro.
Yeah. I'm not. Don't be jealous.
How much did you pay for the ticket?
Whole week wages. A whole week of wages for an average Australian.
How much do you get paid? Let's just say it's over $1,000 probably. Yeah, obviously.
It's up there. Yeah, it was up there.
That's crazy.
It was
Decent
crazy.
tickets though.
So it was good seats. It was very good seats. We got good views. We went to the weigh-ins. It was a good, bro. Honestly, I actually said this to the boys.
Yeah.
When you go to a live UFC event, you look at the price and you go, wow. But then you see the production value and you go, yeah, makes sense why it's so expensive, bro. They put a lot of thought, a lot of effort.
100%. From the walkout to everything.
Bro, the post-fight speeches, the in between the fights, the promos, the lights, the speakers.
Everything's a storyline. Everything leads up to it. And Dana White's a genius, bro.
5 hours of sport, bro. You can't complain. We pay $100 for an NRL ticket for 70 minutes of running.
Literally, yeah.
So it evens out in my opinion.
I mean, it's like you see the undercard, the main card.
I was there.
On that point as well. Sorry to cut you off.
Go on.
I went to in Melbourne, George Kambosos. I don't know if you remember that. I went to a boxing fight. I think I paid like $200 for the ticket. Yeah. I was like, the seat's got to be pretty close. But bro, the boxing event, the way the promotion works in the stadium, it wasn't an arena. It was an actual stadium.
At Marvel?
Yeah, Marvel Stadium. So it was very far, bro. But, like, George Kambosos was like an ant. I was like, fuck. Yeah. I'm going to need binoculars to see this shit. I was like,
because they did it at Kudos, very small stadium.
Yeah, it's an arena.
Yeah, even if you're at the top, you could see down into the octagon. So you had a pretty good view.
So it's pretty much worth it, though, I reckon.
Worth it, definitely. Like, if you're a fight fan and you've got the money to spend, and it comes to Australia or Sydney again, get tickets. It's worth it.
Yeah, and maybe next time.
We'll get together next time, bro. Honestly,
yeah, bro. I'm keen, bro. Honestly,
we'll block the day. We'll get media passes.
Maybe if there's a Volkanovski card in the future.
Teddy, help us out, brother.
Hit us up, KO Sports. Hit us up.
So what we're talking about? I lost my point.
I keep changing topics. No, I think it's on
fine.
me.
That's how it's meant to be. Okay, so Khamzat versus Usman. You've got Khamzat you've got Usman by.
I'd say Usman by decision.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think Usman's going to drag it out.
Yeah,
he's experienced. He's going to find a way to scrape a decision.
3 rounds as well.
It's 3 rounds.
It's 3 rounds.
Okay.
So decision is possible, but I'm going to go.
That's the co-main though, isn't it?
Co-main. Yeah.
Okay, but they've done it 3 rounds.
Title.
Non-championship title. Yeah.
I'm going to go Khamzat by submission or Khamzat by ground and pound in the first round.
Oof.
Because
that'll be wild, bro. If that happens, first round.
I really think that's what's going to happen. He's just going to get top mount, secure the position, and then just
I'm the king, I'm the chap.
Yeah.
It just gets on the mic and just goes crazy.
Fuck, I make weight, I don't make. Doctor tell me stop weight cut.
You know what's crazy? He's got 2 levels with Khamzat. He's either like screaming or he's just like very calm.
Yeah, he's like,
brother,
no,
I'm here to smash this guy, brother. He's
you're
like
not
very
gangster, brother.
Yeah.
If he gets the title, like if he fights Strickland, like I said, mismatch. That's what we're talking about. Mismatch in styles. Strickland does not win that fight, and then we get Khamzat as a middleweight champion, which I think is crazy to me.
Oh, crazy!
Like
Fast track.
Like we went from Izzy And then now we're living in a world where Khamzat might be the champion
Crazy.
of the middleweight division.
That's honestly insane. But
And then who takes it off him?
that's the thing, bro. Like, but you see the champions now, bro. It's like there's not as much grappling champions if you look at it. A lot of the champions are strikers. I feel like the game's changing a bit.
Apart from, I mean, Volk's all-rounded.
Volk's all rounded.
O'Malley's the striker. Like,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a bit different now. But
yeah, I guess so. Some
like the
some
game's changing.
strikers can make it work against
Yeah,
grapplers. Like you saw what O'Malley did against Aljo.
it's crazy how quick the sport changes, bro. Leg kicks, calf kicks, and just
What
changes
I wanted to
a
ask
lot.
you this actually. What's your thoughts on the oblique kick?
The oblique kick, never want to experience it. It just looks like bad news. It looks like straight broken leg. I think it's a bit of a cheat code. I think it shouldn't be allowed. I don't know, bro. It's not as common now.
It's John Jones did it a lot.
Yeah, John Jones was the main.
Someone else
one.
did it recently.
Oh, was that the one where the leg
Yeah,
extended or something?
what was his name actually?
Is it Jack or?
Nah,
something?
Bob. It was.
I think it was a main card. Or was it undercard?
No,
fight?
it was an undercard fight.
Oh,
It was
probably
a
wouldn't know.
black guy. I can't remember. What?
John Jones.
No.
The best black guy.
I
in the
literally
UFC.
know the guy too. Anyway, someone did
Yeah.
it recently, and it actually hyperextended the guy's knee, broke his MCL, ACL, and his meniscus. That's a whole knee reconstruction right there from one kick.
Yeah.
Khalil Roundtree.
It's a straight cheat
Khalil
code.
Roundtree. That's his name.
Roundtree.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't
Khalil
know.
Roundtree
Yeah.
broke someone's ACL, MCL, and meniscus from an oblique kick. I think they
Crazy.
should be banned. They should be outlawed. Like that is. I understand it's a fight game. You fight to that, but if you're gonna ban 12 to 6 elbows,
That's what I was gonna say. It doesn't make sense, bro. There's things that aren't allowed that, like, clearly they would make it more entertaining and more like, they should be allowed. Like, I'd say 6 to 12 elbows should be allowed. How crazy is it? John Jones' one loss is from a 6 to 12 elbow,
That's
disqualified.
John Jones undefeated.
Crazy.
He's undefeated. That wasn't even a 12 to 6 elbow.
Matt Hamill beat him, bro. Matt Hamill's the goat.
Dominic Reyes beat him, but no one's ready for
Yeah,
that
you reckon?
conversation. No one's
Yeah,
ready for that
I'll-
conversation.
I fucking say the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. No one's ready for that.
Nah, I reckon Reyes won that as well.
Yeah,
It
for
was
sure. Even
definitely
Gustafsson
close.
won. Gustafsson number 1.
Yeah, that was. What would you say was more of a robbery? Reyes?
Dominic Reyes.
Yeah,
Dominic Reyes.
I'd say I'd say John Jones only had round 4, round 5 championship
And
rounds.
that's the bias in the judges' mind sometimes, where they go, "Oh, the last 2 rounds." And
Yeah.
it holds more of a weight.
They always say you got to finish off a fight well if you want to be a champion.
Not if you're Volk, because you finish off the fight well and you're not.
Yeah, that's the opposite.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
which brings us to the main card, the main fight, the juice. Every single Aussie is going to be awake at 5 a.m. to watch this fight.
Bro, that's so annoying.
It's
Straight
annoying,
up.
but you know what? We love the fight game, and we're going to do it
100%.
because we're going to support our boy Volk, the greatest Australian athlete to ever grace this country.
Oh, definitely, bro.
Yeah.
He's got to be.
Now, 12 days, 11 days, whatever you want to call it, 1 week notice, the man has to cut 25 pounds. He has to go through a full fight camp to get ready to fight arguably one of the best lightweights we've ever seen since Khabib. Okay? Now, you look at Islam's resume, and it's not the best. It's not. It's really not. He fought Bobby Green. He got the title fight, beat Oliveira, and then he beat Volkanovski.
Beat Volkanovski. Asterisks there, just.
So, what's your thoughts going into this fight?
Bro, honestly, it's crazy. The circumstance, in terms of who's going to win.
Just how's it going to go down, man? Because I don't think anyone can sit there and look you in the face and tell you who's going to win.
Yeah, it's weird to call, bro. Because like you see, the first fight, Volk bring it to him, bro. He, arguably won. He's very humble, bro. We were at a dinner. Sorry to bring this. I don't want to flex, I was eating steaks with Volkanovski.
Tell the story, bro. We actually want to know the story.
Yeah. So I think it was like about 3 weeks ago. We're invited to a dinner, and then we're eating steaks with Volkanovski. He's a very down to earth guy, very easy to talk to. He was saying he was supposed to fight Topuera in January. He wasn't even mentioning Islam. He wasn't even saying he's the backup fighter, which I don't know if they would have organized him being the backup fighter.
No, Gamera was the backup fighter.
Yeah, I did say that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
He's a bit salty as well.
Yeah, you would be. You're the backup fighter and the fight. And
Who wants to see that though?
no
Honestly.
one wants to see that.
Islam
Like, if
versus
you're Dana
Gamera.
White and you go Islam and Gamera, get out of here, man.
Dana White's like, show me the money, brother.
Yeah,
Let's see
like-
Volk. Let's see Volk.
And they had to pay him
Yeah,
to get him on. So
definitely,
there's also
definitely.
that. But anyway, go on.
Yeah, so the fact that he took that fight and, bro, that short notice is crazy. So, and on that, so during that dinner as well, just to show you how crazy Volkanovski is, we were talking about, what he wants to do in his career. He goes, if I beat Islam again, he goes, if Khabib comes back, he's willing to fight Khabib. And he goes, I think I beat Khabib.
Wow.
That's how crazy this guy is. He's like, he fears no one. Bro, he fears no one. Volkanovski is an animal, bro.
I'm not surprised that he said that because he strikes me as a guy that will not say no to anyone because his mentality is just insane.
He just wants to fight. He loves a challenge.
You never see people like that, let alone an Australian from Wollongong.
Yeah.
5'7" Macedonian guy. sit there and go, I want to fight these Dagestanis. Former footy player. Used to be 115 kilos.
Yeah.
Sits there and tells me he wants to fight Dagestanis from the mountains.
The guy fears no one, bro.
What are they doing in Windang? What are they feeding these guys? Like,
what's in the Wollongong air, bro? What's going on there? What are you feeding these guys?
Honestly, and I'm not surprised that he says that because
it's crazy though. Like you see the dominance of Khabib. Any fighter would dodge and just get scared. The fact that he wants Khabib to come back and he wants to beat Khabib.
People say that they want it.
Crazy.
But if Khabib ever comes back, it's going to be a short list of people that want to take that fight.
Oh, definitely.
Short list of people. And I really think Volkanovski will be at the top. I'm actually even hearing Volkanovski still wants to fight Topuria in January.
Oh, he still wants to turn it around that quick.
I read that. He's going to fight this fight. No matter what happens, he still wants to fight Topuria in January.
That's crazy.
Insane.
That's such a quick turnaround, like a couple months.
I mean, his last fight was the same. He fought Islam, and then a couple months later, he fought
Rodriguez.
Yeah. It was a couple. Bro, it was like
mopped him, dominated him.
4 months in between the fights.
That's insane. Like to turn around that quick to a different opponent is crazy.
Now, people are saying Volk is at a disadvantage because he didn't get a full fight camp. Fighters like Volk don't need fight camps, bro. When you get to a certain level and you've been fighting for so long and you're so consistent, a fight camp is a fight camp. Like it's the same thing most of the time. You watch tape. He's been through an Islam camp before.
Yeah.
So he knows what to do. He's got Craig Jones, who's an elite Sambo coach, as he's calling himself right now.
What do you say about Sambo? There's something I saw.
It's not real. It's judo. It's basically judo.
But you know what? I feel like he's got a point because in a way they use judo and jiu-jitsu submissions.
Exactly.
So where's the Sambo?
That's what Craig Jones was saying. He was saying if Islam submits Volk, it's a BJJ submission. If he takes him down, it's a judo takedown.
Yeah.
So where's the Sambo?
Brother, this is Sambo, brother. This is Sambo.
All they did in Sambo was take the gi and shorten the pants.
Yeah. They called it a day, you know what I mean?
They call that like, Sambo. I think BJJ people need to shorten their pants. We can't let Sambo out gay use. So shorten the pants.
Bro, you know what? I've done jiu-jitsu for a bit, rolling around with guys.
Look,
feels a bit sus.
I've been doing it for a long time, okay? I just got my white belt second stripe.
Oof.
Okay?
Oof.
It's gay as hell. It is the gayest thing you'll ever do. And it's only gay when you actually sit there and clock it and you deep it and you go, bro, I was sitting in a guy's guard. His balls are all up in my face. Like,
oh, bro.
I've touched a lot of men's parts.
North-south?
North-south.
That's the worst position.
Yeah, bro. Like, I've been...
That's like a sex position, bro.
Yeah, bro. I've been ragdolled by purple belts and I felt their balls just on my foot. Like,
you know what I hate? Do you have a guy in the gym that has body odor?
Everyone has body odor.
I mean, it gets sweaty in there, but we had this one guy in our gym.
Some people have their
never
stench.
used to wash his gi. Bro, I'm not rolling with that guy. There's no way. I was like, fuck that, bro.
Would you rather roll with the guy who never washes his gi, or would you rather roll with the guy who just treats every fight like a competition?
Ooh. The guy that never washes his gi. I'm not getting dominated.
Imagine
bro.
both. Imagine both.
Oh,
in one.
bro. I'll suffocate and get submitted at the same time. Crazy.
Before the fight even starts, like just
tap. Verbal tap.
So people are saying Volk's not fight camp ready, but brother, this is an elite athlete we're talking about. This is the featherweight champion.
Volkanovski's not normal, bro. He's not a normal fighter. See, when you talk about Volkanovski, it's a different scenario. You're talking about a different level of athleticism, fighter, everything. His cardio,
different. Phenomenal.
Crazy, yeah.
5 rounds he went with Islam, and we all saw the photos, we all saw the videos. Volk looked like he could go another 5. Islam looked like he was fuck. He's like, thank fuck, bro.
Yeah, definitely. If the fight goes on another round, it's
finished.
Volkanovski. That's it.
Yeah.
And it's wild when you see the footage of I was watching the fight live and you see Islam and he's looking at the clock. Yeah. I was like, bro, I've never seen him like that. How crazy
Never
is that?
seen a Dagestani like
The
that.
fucking Australian done that.
Bloke from Windang.
Crazy.
The bloke from Windang.
Windang.
Crazy. Now, honest opinion, honest prediction. What do you think? How do you think it goes down?
Really hard to call, bro. But I'm going to say second time, first time was close. Volkanovski is going to finish Islam.
Whoa!
I think he gets better, bro.
KO?
He gets better every time.
KO?
I'm not going to go...
He can't submit him. No way.
Yeah, I'd say KO.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We've seen Islam
I'd say,
get
no, maybe like ground and pound. It could be like stoppage.
TKO.
Yeah, like a technical knockout. But
We've
I might be wrong, bro. It's hard to call, honestly.
We've
Very hard to
seen
call.
Islam get starched in the past. I know it was a few years ago, but brother, when you get starched, that shit stays in your brain.
Bro, every Connor Dick Rider just post that video.
Oh,
always.
yeah.
Every
it's my
comment
favorite
section.
video. It's my favorite video.
You see that GIF. Anyone that's like defending Islam, they send that GIF.
Yeah,
always.
your boy got knocked out. And who was it? Was it David Portnoy that said it was Pantoja that knocked him out?
Yeah. Oh, Brendan Sharp was it? I think it was Brendan Sharp.
Yeah, it was one of them idiots.
Yeah.
Fuckwits. So you
Casual
think
take.
Volk by TKO?
Yeah, I think Volk gets it done, bro. I think Volk gets exponentially better every fight. And I think from what I've seen with Islam, he's getting exponentially worse. I'm going to say that Volk is going to get it done.
And Islam hasn't fought since he fought Volk. So he's been off. I mean, he's been training. He's been, these Dagestanis, they train all the time. But
Yeah,
fighting's different, man. Fighting's
definitely.
different. And
Definitely.
Volk's been...
I think Volkanovski as well would have preferred... Islam would have preferred to fight Charles Oliveira than to have to fight Volkanovski, the guy that had him huffing and puffing in the last round for the second time. I think it's...
12 days notice does not matter in these situations, folks.
Yeah.
You saw what Mike Bisping did to Luke Rockhold.
Yeah.
You saw what...
That was the first thing I thought of when I
that's
saw
what
that.
I thought of too
Yeah,
as well.
I saw
I'm
that
like,
get announced.
bro.
I'm like, bro,
that-
he's going to get the Bisping moment.
You saw what Chris Weidman did to Anderson Silva. Can you think of any other fast turnaround champs? Bisping's the one that's just up there.
Yeah,
because
that's
what
the
a-
biggest
what a
one. I think
moment.
that was the biggest one.
What a moment.
Oh, crazy. Especially, it's pretty much the same thing because Bisping lost to Rockhold in the first fight as well. So it was a rematch
And it
as
was a
well.
close fight.
Yeah, it was
close
close
fight.
as well.
Yeah.
And then he knocked out Luke Rockhold in the
Yeah,
second fight.
Yeah, and gave him one of them ones.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
Crazy.
look, I think I agree with you, Moses. I really think Volk gets it done by TKO. As much,
I hope so. I at least hope so. Not gonna lie.
I'm rooting for Volk all the way,
Yeah.
man. I love Islam. I think he's a
Every
phenomenal-
Muslim right now is going, brother, you're supposed to support the Muslim fighter.
Look, we're conflicted, bro. We're Muslims living in Australia, and an Australian is fighting a Muslim brother.
Yeah, it's
Like,
it's a tricky one.
I don't
bro.
know, but Volk is just like he's in my heart, bro, and I've loved him from day one. From the moment I saw him fight Jose Aldo, I'm like, man, this guy is a problem, and he's gonna be a
100%.
problem. And then he fought Holloway, and he beat him. Then he beat him twice, and then he beat him 3 times. Then he beat Ortega. Then he beat who did he beat after Ortega? He Zombie, and then he
Korean
beat,
Zombie, yeah.
and then he fought Islam, and then he fought bro. He's just active, man. The guy just fights and fights
Crazy.
and fights and fights.
And the fact that he beat Holloway 3 times, like
And
who
the
does
third
that?
one,
Yeah,
the third one
dominated
was,
him.
The third one was just
Crazy.
wow. And then what he did to Zombie, you alright, brother? Yeah, you good?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it was like, bro, he's like a bully in that octagon, literally.
Bro,
and Yair Rodriguez, bro, it's like, bro, it was like a movie scene. He just picks him up, bang,
People went into that
Crazy.
fight saying that Volk is in trouble. He's never fought someone like Yair before.
They were saying the kicks were going to get him.
They're saying the kicks, the fight style, Yair's a bit unpredictable. Volk, if you go back and watch tape and you break it down and you analyze it, he adjusts to fights in fights.
Yep.
He gets better as the rounds go on because he adjusts. He
100%.
starts figuring out combos, he starts figuring out patterns, and then he starts throwing counters. You cannot predict Volk's fight
You
style.
can't. To me, that's what stands out about him. Out of every active champion fighter right now, I'd say Volkanovski is the most complete fighter. I'd say his fight IQ is crazy. He adjusts as well. Like during the fight, you saw Izzy couldn't adjust against Sean Strickland. You know,
between the
Strickland
rounds,
nullified the leg kicks, checking the leg kicks, couldn't adjust. But when you see Volkanovski, he just adjusts to whatever opponent it is. So whenever you get in there with Volkanovski, it's like a different Volkanovski. It's a different version
He's
of him.
figuring you out in the fight.
Exactly.
And he's figured out Islam about 70%. I think he's 70% figured out Islam's game. If Islam doesn't change his game plan and comes to him with just sticks to his guns, because that's what a lot of fighters do, is
Yeah.
they just go, I'm just going to stick to my guns, not going to change anything, keep doing what I
Yeah.
do best. Islam comes at him with that mentality again, I don't think he'll be as lucky as he was last time.
No, definitely. And he couldn't impose his will as you. I mean, he got him down. He obviously took Volkanovski down, but he didn't really damage. He had him. Bro, Volkanovski was talking shit when Islam had his back. He's like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah,
He's like that.
smacking him.
Yeah.
But he's right. And I think Islam won the fight because of that exchange.
Yeah.
And here's the argument MMA fans have is, well, you've taken him down, but you're not in a dominant position, and you've stayed in your position. In jiu-jitsu, in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, I know it's a different sport.
Yeah.
But put into perspective, in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, if you take someone down and you don't change positions and you hold, you don't get any points.
Yeah.
You get
You don't
nothing
any
for
points,
that. So, and if you stay in the same position the whole fight, you don't win. It's not a win for you. Like, the ref will probably stand you back up and go again.
Yeah. So that's the tricky part about judging is like, are we rewarding grappling and holding too much? It's like,
I feel like the judging and the scorecards are now favored towards grapplers.
Yeah.
Grapplers,
if you can just keep someone down, you win the round.
exactly.
So
Because
you don't even have to do damage.
You just stack up control time. That's
it.
all. And
Body
Volk,
triangle and just stay there. Like
Exactly.
you see a lot of fighters do that.
and I saw a stat. Volk Islam in 100 in his all his UFC fights only absorbed 113 significant strikes in all his fights. Volk landed 70 in that one fight.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's insane.
So he dished out Islam's whole career worth of damage in 2 rounds.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, you never seen Islam like that. in a
No, his
fight.
face, bro. His face was
Crazy.
beat up. Like,
Yeah.
you've never seen him and it's exposed him. And I think Oliveira's probably spewing at home right now because he probably thinks he can beat Islam. If Volk can do it and expose him like that, then there's holes in his game.
Yeah.
And then you stop respecting him. And then when you stop respecting him, you're not scared of the takedown anymore. That was one thing where Volk got him. He's like, I'm not scared of the takedown. You put me down, I'm standing back up.
Yeah, you see him say, he's like, they tried to bully me. They couldn't fucking bully me.
No,
So,
yeah. Who's short now?
yeah.
Who's short now?
With this short guy from Australia.
Short but strong. You said it yourself, Islam. Short
Yeah.
but strong.
Crazy.
I agree with you. I think Volk by TKO, ground and pound. I think both those.
Let's get it done, baby. Come on, Volk. Come on,
Let's
bro.
get it
Get
done.
it done. Get
Bring
it
it
done.
home. Double strap back to Sydney, Australia.
That's it.
We love to
double
see
champ,
it.
bro. Do you think? I want to ask you a question. Do you think I've seen this topic a lot? A lot of people are talking about it. Do you think if Volkanovski wins, becomes a double champ, would you put him in the GOAT talks?
They go.
The GOAT.
They go.
Wow.
They
You put him
go.
over John Jones.
They go. Yes.
Oof.
Easy over John Jones. John Jones was nowhere near as active. John Jones didn't have to fight. John. No.
Nah, I'd keep John Jones a go.
John Jones fought killers. John Jones fought killers.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
His prime.
Okay, here we go. Let me land this one.
Champion at 23.
Yeah. Let me land this one. Let me land this one.
Yeah.
There is not a man in the world that could do anything to Jones in hand-to-hand combat. That's a fact. Not
Yeah.
a man in the world.
Baddest man on the planet.
Baddest man on the planet. No one can fight this guy. No one can do anything to him. Maybe you'll expose
Wait, what
him.
about CM Punk? CM Punk, bro. The greatest UFC fighter.
They gave him 3 fights, bro. They gave him a good
Yeah,
chance.
I think they
him a
gave
good
him
chance.
fucking too many,
Yeah.
too many, bro.
Yeah, John Jones, baddest man on the planet. No one
Yeah.
can stand in front of him. But Volkanovski I'm talking about just UFC. As a champion, as a UFC fighter, he has done way more for the sport. He has accomplished more in the sport. And he has never said
He's a
no.
clean fighter as
He's a
well.
clean
So,
fighter. He's one of the
definitely.
most tested fighters as well. He's been tested about 50 times by USADA.
Fuck.
See you later, USADA.
I think they're going over there. They're like, fuck, this guy's got to be on something, bro.
Yeah, right? Because how does he fight this much? And how is he
Yeah.
just always in shape?
Gets better as well. It's
Exactly.
Like, he's got to be on something.
I think Volk is the GOAT of being of the fighters. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a fighter, that's what you should try to be.
Definitely, yeah.
But John Jones is just an absolute killer, and he's just built to kill people.
No, 100%. To
Yeah.
me, people always ask me who's the GOAT of UFC. I think it shouldn't even be up to debate. It's John Jones, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, in soccer, you got, Ronaldo, Messi.
Yeah,
you got to
it's a
debate.
different
But I feel like
argument.
in UFC, John Jones, no one comes close.
No one's ever beat him. You go watch all his fights. He Rampage Jackson, Chael Sonnen, any
Lyoto
other notable
Machida,
ones. Lyoto Machida. Look what he did to Lyoto Machida. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
cleaned him
Fuck. That was the
DC,
cold. DC twice.
twice as well.
Once on coke.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a no contest, but we saw what happened, bro.
do you know what? The fact that even now this clean, humble John Jones is still not admitting to using PEDs and saying it was something else, I kind of believe him. Because he's saying, look, it wasn't PEDs, I was taking other things and it showed up as a test. I kind of
Do you
believe
believe him?
I kind of believe him. Because he doesn't look that
Yeah, his body is not that chiseled. He's
Not-
got skinny
He
legs,
doesn't
bro.
look like Alistair over him. He
Oh,
doesn't
no,
look
no,
like
no,
Brock
yeah.
Lesnar.
Bro, scary, bro.
Yeah.
That guy's eating fucking Tren for breakfast. For cereal. It's
That
like
guy,
Tren,
he
Tren and
found-
milk.
He found one tranny and just robbed her of all her supplies. Like,
Bro,
yeah.
Brock Lesnar, bro. That's
When they
scary.
fought, and you just go, bro, this is just a steroid battle. Like, and as Joe Rogan said back then, it was
Who's
just
on more steroids? Let's settle it.
back then it was just, yeah, you're clean. Yeah, you're good. It's all
It's like, yeah, you can go right on. USADA, what's that? It's
Yeah,
like-
what? But, okay, I have a couple of questions to you before we wrap this up.
Yep.
If you've made it this far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Moses's Instagram page is going to be in the bio. He uploads combat-related content. He's been reshared by
Sir.
Dylan Dennis. He's had dinner with Alexander Volkanovski. Why wouldn't you fucking follow
That's
him?
it, bro. Quick
Okay.
flex.
3 questions, quick fire.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite fighter of all time across all combat sports?
Oof. Boxing, UFC,
Everyone.
all time. Man. Oh, that's a hard question, bro.
Go one of each.
One of each?
No,
Yeah,
no,
like
one.
No, go one of each.
Okay.
UFC and boxing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
M-
yeah,
MMA
yeah. I'd
boxing.
say, yeah, make it easier for me.
Okay. Go on.
UFC, I'd say John Jones. It's got to be like cold, baddest fighter, baddest UFC fighter ever. Just everything complete. Boxing, I'd say Muhammad Ali, bro, or Mike Tyson. that's the two, bro. Like of all time, I'd say like between my favorite. I'm not saying they're the GOAT, but my favorite, is that the question?
Yeah,
Favorite?
your favorite.
My favorite, I'd say between Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
I mean, most Lebos would agree.
I'm pretty sure every fight fan agrees.
Sui's laughing. He's
Mine,
Muhammad Ali.
mine personally, it's going to be Roy Jones Jr. if it's in boxing because fucking wow.
yeah.
Fucking
Crazy,
wow.
crazy.
He's just dumb. That's all it was. That's why he never accomplished much. And if I had to go UFC, Conor McGregor. Like,
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor, bro. Like exciting, the man. Everyone wants to be him, but I don't
Yeah.
have to say much. Yeah. Okay.
Proper
If
12.
you could make a dream matchup, all fighters, past and present, all codes.
That's heavy. Oh.
It could be a
Dream.
past and a present, a present and a present, a past.
So
and a
crossover, like okay. Wait, what
Oh,
are we
you can
doing?
pick-
Locking
you
him
can
in a
pick-
room,
you
or
can pick. Yeah, you can pick boxing. You can pick.
Oof. Biggest matchup.
Like you're a matchmaker, and they said you have access to history's
All
case
time.
files. We use AI to bring people back to life.
It could happen, bro.
Lock him in a room.
Lock him in a room.
Lock
eh?
them in a room.
Biggest matchup. I'd probably put a prime John Jones and a prime Mike Tyson in a room. Let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens.
John Jones kills him.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, I just forgot. Mike Tyson used to butcher people for a living.
Yeah. You see what he done to that gang leader?
No, was this recent?
Street fight? No, ages ago.
No, I
Bro,
haven't seen it.
his eye, bro. If you search that up, his eye was like shut. It was like
Yeah.
a street fight.
Can you
Crazy.
imagine John Jones versus Mike Tyson in a
I think we're very lucky Mike Tyson, sorry to interrupt you, boys.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson does psychedelics. I think we're very lucky.
Yeah.
Can you imagine he did
Keep him
uppers?
calm. Keep him as calm as you
imagine he
can,
did uppers?
please.
Can you imagine he was on Adderall and
Oh,
coke?
bro. Fuck that. What you think? What you think?
Yeah.
As soon as you start seeing him doing that,
Yeah.
that's it. See you later.
Get
See
out
you
of there,
later.
bro. Just move.
But wait, who do you reckon wins? I'd say John Jones, bro. Prime John Jones.
No. Mike Tyson.
John Jones is a killer, bro.
Mike Tyson's right hand.
Yeah. So you don't know what happens. Anyone could land the punch.
That
It's
cussed him.
possible.
Let's say if there's no wrestling, because if there's wrestling, it's a bit.
Yeah.
It's not Mike Tyson.
It's different world.
Let's say it's kickboxing, MMA.
Mm.
That right hand of Mike Tyson is dynamite.
But Mike
bro.
Tyson's never been kicked.
That's true.
One
That's
leg kick,
true.
game over.
Well, yeah, one leg
That's-
kick is-
One oblique kick, that's it.
Yeah.
John Jones as well, man.
Yeah, that's just the MMA fight is just different.
You've watched a lot of fights in your time.
Yep.
What's the favorite one that you've ever watched?
Favorite one that I've ever watched
And
live.
why?
Oof. UFC and boxing?
Any fight.
Oh, okay.
Go on each.
I'd probably say for UFC, I'd say, bro, I watched, so I'd say probably Colby Covington versus Usman 1. For me, I watched that live.
Yeah.
The storyline and the fight itself was fucking good, bro.
Yeah. No one expected.
No, sorry. I'm missing the best fight. Conor Khabib. What the fuck's wrong with me?
That fight never
Bro.
happened.
Connor's still the goat. Connor's still.
Connor's still the guy.
That, to me, that was the best fight. That
Conor Khabib?
anticipation, everything, storyline,
And the post fight.
and the post fight. You know, you got to see Khabib jump out, you know, eagle.
And jump on Dylan Dennis. Didn't do much, but
Look where Dylan Dennis is now, bro. Getting slapped up by Logan Paul. It's crazy.
Now you fly over. Now you fly over. Yeah, well, I can't wait.
We're outdoors, bro. We're outdoors.
I can't wait till we get up to studio. Anyway,
Yeah, no, I'd say that fight.
You can't say it. Don't worry. So Khabib and Conor.
Khabib Conor, yeah, I'd
What
say.
about boxing?
Boxing, I'd say Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Oh, which one? I'd probably say first one, yeah,
Yeah, the first one.
definitely. That was a crazy
That
fight.
was-
Crazy.
If I was to go boxing, I'd go Manny Pacquiao and
Roy Jones.
Floyd Mayweather. Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah,
That was a very good fight.
that was a massive. I think that's the highest pay-per-view fight ever.
I think it's
Might-
dropped,
might
but
be.
it's up there.
Yeah,
It's up
definitely top 3. I think that was.
And UFC, this is a weird one. Same fight card as the one that you said,
Oh,
but it
yeah.
was the one right before.
Tony Ferguson versus Pettis. Yeah,
Tony Ferguson
yeah,
versus
yeah. That
Anthony
was a
Pettis.
crazy fight.
Was that the bloodbath?
Yeah.
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 I think. How did it end? I think Pettis broke his hand.
Yeah, he broke his left hand.
That was a crazy
Yeah,
fight, bro.
that's-
To retire, bro. This is
And if I had to
Yeah.
go another one, it's another
Crazy.
Tony Ferguson fight. I know he's schizophrenic and retarded, but he's given us some good fights. It was the one that finished his career, Gaethje and Ferguson.
Yeah,
Because
that was sad. That was, bro.
that was sad, but it made it so much better because it was in the apex.
Yeah,
And
you heard
could
every
hear
punch.
Oh my! Can you
Brother.
Do you remember Poirier and Hooker? That was the first fight. we
Yeah,
had
that
in the
was,
Apex.
bro. That's up there. That's a good fight.
That was the first Apex.
That was at the
fight.
Apex as well, wasn't it?
That was the first
Yeah,
COVID
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
That was the first post-COVID fight, and that was the first time people actually sat there and went, "Bro, this is a fucked up sport."
Yeah. It's like you don't realize. It's like, bro, I'm watching cunts knock each other out. I'm like, what am I watching?
But then now you're hearing every,
yeah, yeah.
and you're hearing him breathe as well. You're like, ooh. And then you go,
The heavy breathing and just like, and you hear him like grunt with
and
every
you see
punch.
them after the fight. They're just on the floor like that.
Bloodbath.
Bloodbath, and you go, why do I pay money to watch this?
Yeah, it's like, bro, lucky I'm here, not in that fucking octagon, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So, according to Moses and I, who's gonna win? Khamzat versus Usman
Usman,
by
decision, unanimous decision, I'd say.
Volkanovski versus Islam.
I'm gonna go my boy VOLK, technical knockout.
There you have it,
TKO.
guys. Put the transactions on. Make
Place
sure
your bets in. No. That's haram.
Make sure
Sports bet.
you tune
Sponsored
in.
by Sports.
The next fight we're going to be covering with Moses is if he agrees. I'm going to ask him right now on camera.
Yeah.
Do you want to cover the Stipe versus Jones card with us at Ajibeh's
No.
couch?
No, I'm joking.
Fuck.
What am I gonna say, bro? Of course, bro. I'm coming here 100%.
All right,
100%.
hectic. You catch us on the next main UFC card. See you guys then. Enjoy. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow Moses on Instagram and
See you,
TikTok.
brother. Run it up.